How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Toyota 3.4 swap. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys all my tune-up parts or parts that I buy for this process. So we're going to go with the clutch. No, we're going to go with the flywheel. I got this flywheel from my local CarQuest place. If you go on to Advanced Auto Parts, you can buy it. And then also they were doing like a 20% off. So I got it for like $68. So this is from Luke. Part number Lucy Frank William 199. I'm not going to show you guys what it looks like because I'm sure you guys all know what a flywheel looks like, but it's really nice and shiny. Make sure that when you install this, your gloves are clean, and make sure when you're ready to install your clutch disc on it, make sure it's nice and clean. Brake cleaner, make sure it's nice and clean. No grease, no oil, no fingerprints. The clutch, we're going to go ahead and order that on. Once we have everything, that's going to be one of the last parts, so I won't be ordering the clutch. I'm going with the Ace clutch from Amazon, and it's like 240 bucks, so I order that once it comes in. The other stuff I'm going with is I usually use the regular green coolant from SuperTech Walmart stuff, but since I have this engine apart, I'm gonna go and run some nice coolant in it. So I'm going with Zurich by Valvoline. This is made for Asian vehicles, and also this is like red. So this is almost like the Toyota red coolant, but this is just a different brand. And this stuff here, I heard it's really good. For a full flush system, you need about 2.5 gallons according to the specs, but just go ahead and get 3. I actually might go back and buy one more once I'm done with the swap and just keep it in the vehicle because I always carry like a gallon of coolant and a gallon of oil for spare. For oil, I'm gonna run some very basic oil. For the first 200-300 miles, I'm gonna run some 530 conventional oil, and I'm also gonna run a quart of Marvel Mystery because I feel like the engine is a little bit dirty when I opened the valve covers. This side here was clean, but the passenger side was kind of dirty, so I'm gonna run some Marvel Mystery, get it cleaned up, and then the first 200-300 miles, I'm gonna go ahead and change the oil again. And for oil, I just run regular conventional 530. I don't run anything super special. I like to change my oil every 3,000 miles. That's just me. I'm very religious about that, so I run super cheap oil. But then I do run the Toyota. This is a brand new Toyota OEM filter, so I put that in there just so that stuff doesn't get onto the valve cover. The 3 belts I order on eBay, these are OEM spec, and they are made by Mitsubishi. So I don't know which is which right now because they're all mixed up, but you guys can figure out. So one is the alternator, one is the power steering, and one is the AC. So these are the part number. Go ahead and screenshot it. Boom, boom, boom. So eBay were selling this as a kit, so they have all 3 of these for the 3.4 motor, so it was much cheaper buying them as a kit. So make sure you guys look around. These are the lock nut or the exhaust locking nut, and this is the part number. I ordered these on eBay too. You need a total of 21, so that says 20, but there's actually 21 of them. You need 6 on each of the manifold, 3 on the crossover on each side of the crossover, so that's another 6, so that's 18. And then you need 3 on the 2-to-1 downpipe, so total of 21. So if you want to do all of them, buy 21 of these guys. So these are it right here. This is the rear main seal. This is Toyota rear main seal part number right here. So that's for the back, and we'll go ahead and install this last. Really nice and heavy duty. Just a quick tip, guys, the 3.4 motor and the 3.0 motor, they use the same rear main seal, so you can use this on a 3.0 or a 3.4, so keep that in mind. So same part number. The next thing we have here is the ASIN TKT-025. This is the full kit for the water pump and timing belt replacement on the 3.4. So if you want to go with OEM spec, this is what you need. It has the water pump, timing belt, instruction card, gasket, hydraulic tensioner, idler bearing, and tensioner bearing. I'm not going to show you guys everything, but you guys get the point. If you guys need to just replace your belt, this is the part number Charlie David 271, again made by the same company that Mitsubishi. So this is just the belt if you guys need to order that. And again, this is the water pump gasket, and it also came with a thermostat gasket that I didn't see until I ordered the one from Yoda Shop. Let me show you guys the rest of the parts. And something really quick, this is the ECU for the 3.4 manual transmission. What I like to do for my ECU whenever since I'm doing the swap, or if I'm stripping out parts, on the back of it, I like to get masking tape and write down the information. So I like to put the year, so 95 4Runner SR5 5-speed, R150 transmission when I took it out. So I took it out at 304,000 miles, and I also like to add the VIN number. So this is something really good. If you guys are taking out your ECU, make sure you guys put the information down. It's good for future reference. And if you're going to be selling ECUs, this is also good for yourself. And also it's always good to sell it. It's always good to show the buyers, you know, hey, this is the info from the ECU, because not every ECU is the same, guys. Not every ECU is the same. Some other miscellaneous parts are the O2 sensor gasket. So if you need to just get the gasket, you can get the Dorman. So this is Dorman part number 47021, and it's actually cheaper to order on Amazon versus at the local auto parts. So if you're not in a rush, just get it online. This is the Toyota front main seal. That's the part number right there, and I ordered this on Amazon. It was actually cheaper on Amazon. And this is the PCV valve, OEM Toyota. This was actually cheaper on Amazon as well. That's the part number there, the one that starts as 122. So go ahead and get yourself a new PCV valve. I'm also gonna go buy a new rubber hose, because the one on it right now is kind of cracking and hardened. So that's it right there. And let me show you guys the last big part order. Our parts orders from Yoda shop just came in, so I'm gonna go and show you guys what I went with. And again, if you're doing the 3/4 swap, sometime you don't need this. I'm just doing it because I want this engine to be fully brand new, or not brand new, but fully tuned up. So the reason why I'm doing this, or the reason why I'm buying these parts, is because I wanted a fresh tune up. So you can do these, you can buy some of these, you cannot buy some of these. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I got. I went with the full gasket kit. This is the valve gasket kit from Stone. This is the part number. This has the 2 valve covers, the grommets for the spark plugs, and the cam seals, not the cam seals, the round plugs on the cams, and also has the little rubber seals for the bolts. Toyota thermostat. I feel like I feel like the one that I took out from the engine is still good, but there's really no way to tell if it's good or bad. So I'm gonna use the new one, and then I'm gonna keep the old one as a backup. I also ordered the thermostat gasket. When I ordered this, I found out later that I didn't need this, because the timing belt kit that I ordered, the ASIN timing belt kit, actually came with one. So I'm actually going to use the timing belt ASIN rubber seal instead. This is the 10,000 tack for the 10,000K resistor for the tack. This thing was only a couple bucks, but I feel like I should have saved the one that I got from my EGR delete, because when I ordered the EGR delete for the 3.0, they actually came with, the kit that I bought for the EGR delete actually came with this. But then I don't know where I placed it. I think I threw it away, so it is what it is. So it's always good to just hold on to these little random miscellaneous parts. These are the cam seals, the 2 cam seals, and I believe these are OEM. They just repackaged this in something else. So that's the part number. That's the Toyota part numbers. These right here are the 8 flywheel bolts. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. And like I say, whenever you get your parts, make sure you guys take it out like what I'm doing right now, and make sure you go over them. Make sure everything's there, because you don't want to just open the box and start installing on the day of the install and then find out you're missing parts. So make sure you go over all your parts. So these are the 8 flywheel bolts. I believe you're supposed to reuse new one when you're installing your new clutch and your new flywheel. So I'm gonna use these, and then I'm gonna keep my old one for spares. Just throw them in the spare bucket. Don't have a part number on that, but you can just find them out. And then these are the exhaust studs. I ordered 6 of them. 2, 4, 6. I ordered 6 of them. I only need 5, but then no, I actually do need 6. I need 4 of them for one of my exhaust manifold, and then I need 1 of them for the downpipe, because when we were taking off the downpipe, 1 of them came out. So I ordered 6 of these. These are reusable, so if you can take them out and reuse it, you can. But sometimes they're so old and rusty, you'll take them out and they get pretty stripped and stuff like that. So just go ahead and replace them. The orange side is the side that goes into the cylinder head, and then this right here is where the nut goes to. And I ordered the nuts separately on eBay. They're OEM nuts, but it was cheaper on eBay. I was gonna order through Yoda shop, but then I found it for a cheaper price on eBay. The nuts was like $1.99 each, and on the Yoda shop I think they had it for like $3.99 or $2.99. So pretty expensive nuts. And those nuts, again guys, they are one-time use. If you reuse them, they're gonna back out, and then you're gonna find out why you're having an exhaust leak. This right here is the crankshaft bolt. Per Toyota manual, you're supposed to reuse these. No, you're not supposed to reuse these. So every time you take these out, you're supposed to use a new one. So I'm gonna use a new one just for the heck of it. There's when I did my timing belt on my 3.0, I did went and reuse my original one. So it's all up to you. Just make sure you torque it to specs. But since I'm ordering new parts, I'm just gonna use a new one, and then I'll just hold on to the original one that I take out for spare. This is for your O2 sensor. So this is a piece of metal. You got to cut the pipe and then weld this onto your exhaust. And then this is where your O2 sensor will go in. So I'm keeping the down pipe on the 3.4, but then one of them is pretty rusted out. So let me show you guys right here. That's the 2-to-1. This one is still good. So I'm going to try to salvage from here. I'm going to cut it right here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use the cat. But then over here is all pretty bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's just missing one of the stud. But then the main thing is that this right here is it's all welded in or freaking rusted in. So I probably might just throw this away and start with the new pipe. So that's the reason why I ordered one of these. So I ordered one of these, and I believe I have an extra gasket. Yeah, I ordered one of the gasket on Amazon because there's 2 O2 sensors for the 3.4. And then these are the exhaust flange. These are the exhaust flange. So you need 4 of them. So 4 of them. So these are the exhaust manifold. 1 go here, 1 go there, and then 2 of them go on this side. So make sure you replace these. These are little crush gaskets. So you need 4 of those for the 3.4. And then for the exhaust manifold, for the gasket for here, I didn't go with OEM. I went with Renflex. Renflex is a very, very popular brand for exhaust manifold. This stuff here is like a little crush. I'm not sure what to call it, but I used this on my 22RE and it worked great. So this is what I'm going to use for my exhaust manifold right here. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is all the little tune-up parts. Once I get everything installed, the valve cover gasket, we should be pretty much good with the top end. I can go ahead and bolt on the valve covers and be done with that. And then I can also start my timing belt replacement because my timing belt overhaul, I need to do my cam seal, and then I have the front main seal, and then the rear main seal I just got in yesterday from eBay. So everything's in right now to do my full tune-up. I just have to get my crankshaft bolt out, and right now it's super hard in there. So this is the only thing that's stopping me from doing the front end of the engine. Once I get this out, I can go ahead and do the front main seal, water pump, cam seal, and change all the timing belt, water pump. But for now, I can go ahead and start on the valve cover and get all that stuff done. Once I get the valve cover done, I can go ahead and put my wire harness back on, and then also put the intake manifold and all that stuff, and everything will be done over here. And then I'll go ahead and install the exhaust manifolds with the gaskets, and then the rear main seal, I won't be able to do that until I get the engine on a hoist. And then we'll go ahead and do the rear main seal, install the clutch, and that will be the last thing. We'll do that right before we put the engine into the truck. So not too worried about that. But this is just a little quick product list of what I got. If you guys think I missed anything, which I think I didn't miss anything, this is pretty much what I wanted to do. So once we do this, everything should be nice and solid. And if you guys are wondering what the price is, the total for all of this right here is, hold on, everything here is total of $237, $22 for shipping. Came in a nice little flat rate. And our total is $260. So I want to give a big shout out to Yoda Shop because they're not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by them, but I've ordered parts through them and they are amazing. When I went and did my shopping list, my shipping was like $100-something. And you know, with the computer system, the computer thought that I probably ordered a lot of stuff, and the computer thought that this is all big stuff. So I email Yoda Shop. I'm like, hey, this is all small stuff. I know it seems like a lot, but I'm pretty sure you can get it in a large flat rate box. And Yoda Shop was like, yeah, we can definitely do it. Let me work at the order and I'll get you your card number. And boom, they set me up. They're like, yep, we can get it in a small, we can get it in a large flat rate. $22.50 is what the shipping is. And boom. So, you know, shout out to Yoda Shop for always taking care of the customer. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them, but whenever I need like tune-up parts, maintenance parts, and stuff like that for Yodas, make sure you guys check them out because they're super amazing. And if you're having issues with your orders or stuff like that, just give them a call or shoot them an email. They're super awesome, easy to work with. So that's usually where I go for all my OEM parts. They always have it for the best price compared to like dealerships and stuff like that. So make sure you guys check them out, man. This is a quick shopping list from Yoda Shop, and then again, everything else I bought was from like Amazon and eBay. So we should be pretty much set. The only thing I still have to order is my clutch kit on Amazon, and I still have to order. So no, I'm just waiting for my clutch kit. I sent it to my crossover to get modified, and that's locally. I sent it to a gentleman that's locally here, so he's gonna get that worked on. And then the third thing we're waiting for is the wire harness. So once all three of those are complete, well, once 2 of those are complete, we can go ahead and start the 3/4 swap. So once I get the exhaust and the wire, boom, we can go ahead and start the swap. And then I'll go ahead and order the clutch kit on Amazon, which doesn't take too long to get here. So the clutch kit on Amazon is like $240, so that's another $240 on the expense. So I will go and talk. I'll go ahead and make a video about the price of the swap once I'm done with everything, because I know there's still gonna be some more expense coming up. But if you guys are wondering what this costs, I'll make sure I make a video about the expense and stuff like that. But this is just a quick video showing you guys all the parts that I'm gonna be installed, and most of these I'll go ahead and get started either today or most likely tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the valve covers. I also checked the valve clearance already; they're all within specs. So I'll go ahead and do the valve covers, get those installed. And I'll go ahead and get the exhaust gasket installed, and then everything else is gonna have to wait. All these bolts, the cam bolts, the O2, that's last. The flywheel, that's gonna be last. So yeah, pretty excited. And then the attack, that will be last. I'll go ahead and modify this later on. And then water pump, that goes with the timing belt. So quick video, guys. Let me know if you guys got any questions, any advice, stuff like that. Let me know if you guys think I missed something, and I'll catch you guys next time. Talk to you guys later.